Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy baseball Saturday. It's Saturday morning and it's kind of early. It's like 9 o'clock. We're headed to Landon's game for today. Like I told you last week, TJ is done with baseball. We're now in full football mode. Spring training starts officially, I think, in 2 weeks, but they've been meeting and doing little things together so far, ever since he's been playing baseball. And so right now I'm just making my coffee. Gotta have coffee. And then I realized this morning that I ran out of my Starbucks, Madagascar. I can't talk this morning. Starbucks, this is crazy. Starbucks Madagascar vanilla. And so I had to resort to my Nespresso iced coffee and kind of like tweak it up a little bit. So I added some skinny vanilla with some sugar-free caramel. And what else? And then I always add a little bit of Premier Protein. But it will do. But I've got to get me some coffee like today, because it doesn't taste bad. And I typically try to do iced coffee when I'm going to be busy. But if I get to sit down and have a good breakfast, then I'll have a hot coffee. But we're headed out. He's got to be there at 9:40. It's 9:10. And I don't even know if he is dressed and ready. I left him to go upstairs and get dressed himself. Of course, you have to get everything out for him and make sure that they have everything that they need. So hopefully he put his belt on. I need to go up here and check and make sure that he is ready to go. You ready? You have your belt. Did you see your belt?
Yeah.
You already put it on?
Yeah.
Make sure you get you some Crocs. You want these? Yes, he didn't need my help. He already had his clothes on. He's putting the socks on. I want to make sure he had his belt. So he did everything all by himself. So I just need to pack up all my electronics for the game. I'm not taking pictures today because I took pictures last week. So, no, not last week. I took pictures on Thursday, so I'm not taking pictures today. I am going to video a lot. Try to get some better video footage, because Thursday, I keep saying last week, but Thursday's footage wasn't good. So I focused on pictures today. I focused on getting some video. Landon, do you want to eat? Do you want a little snack or something? That coffee, I would say it's 5 out of 10. I really need, I like Nespresso, but maybe that particular iced coffee is not good. I don't know. Like I said, I normally don't do iced coffee with Nespresso. I normally do regular coffee. And this is like the second or third time I've tried to make an iced coffee and it just didn't turn out right. Because I have almond milk and all that kind of stuff, but I just don't use that in my coffee. Typically, I just do my coffee black with a little bit of sugar-free sweetener and just a drop or two, maybe not even 15 mLs of Premier Protein, just to give it a little bit of texture and, a hint of protein, not much. But we're getting ready to head out the door. It's 9:15. Come on, Peanut. He has to be at the field at 9:40. So let us get ready to go. All right, we're here, and I try to always get to the field 10 minutes early, just to give them an opportunity just to, relax and calm down and get their nerves under control before they have to hit the field. So he's in the back laying down watching YouTube, but we only have a few minutes anyway, so he's got to get up so we can walk over to the batting cages. had to come all the way back to the car because I forgot my chair. See? I knew it was something. I stopped carrying the bag because the bag holds 2 chairs, and I just start taking my chair out and putting it in my bag. I don't need a jacket today. It's like 70 something degrees, so I don't need that jacket. Leave that in the car. Move this other chair. Now let's see if I'm ready. Oh, I need chapstick. Let me get chapstick. You know, it's just some essentials that you seem to always need, and then you don't want to walk all the way back to the car. Chapstick and lotion seem like two things I always need to keep in my bag, because when I go to the ladies' room and come back, my hands are dry, and I'm drinking coffee and probably going to eat me a protein bar snack. Then my lips gloss comes out, so I need that for that. Let's just put this like this. What I tell you. All right, now let's go. We still have an hour before the game starts, but we have to get here an hour before the game so that they can warm up and be ready. And it's always been like that. I've been doing this a long time. TJ started playing when he was 4.5. Yeah, he was 4.5 when he started playing, and now he's 15. So when I say I've been doing this a long time, go ahead. I've been doing this a long time. The best thing about it now is I don't have those wagons, because we have so many wagons throughout the years of having to carry all the stuff. I don't carry a wagon anymore. I just carry my bag and my chair and water, and I always have a snack box. But I've also posted my snack car little setup that I have that's in the car, so we keep snacks in the car as well. And they're warming up already. Don't get hurt because you got to play. So that's why I say you should probably be up there. guys, game is over and they won.
Yeah!
They won 5-4. It was a great game. Landon
It's
had
5-1.
Yeah, pretty much. Landon had a great hit that was really, really good. But the shortstop got lucky today, jumped up and caught the ball. I was like, really? But anyway, he scored. And the main thing is they won. I had to video a little bit on my phone because our Mevo stopped working and I had to use the DJI to stream the Game Changer so that my mom could watch the game. So I'm still recording on my phone right now. I'll eventually pull the DJI out. I'm headed to the store because I have work to do. All right, finally made it to work. I got a lot of work to get done. So I'm gonna be here for a minute because we're having our first ever Diva Fit sample sale tomorrow that I've already mentioned. I'm pretty sure you've seen some of the behind the scenes footage of that. I'm getting ready to get started on all of this stuff that I need to get tagged and not really organized because it's pretty much organized. I just need to get it tagged and put out. And then I need to tag the accessories up the front. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to tackle fixing my floor that they messed up when they pressure washed the outside of the building. Well, they pressure washed the awnings and the water came in through the door under the bottom part and messed up my tile on my floor. Let me just show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have this really expensive 12 by 12 black tile that I had installed when we did the build out, and whatever they used to do the awning pressure wash, it got in at the bottom of the door and left soap scum all on the floor. It's a little bit better now because I have tried to clean it, but this little trash is from them blowing from this morning. They blow every morning and sometimes it just comes in through the bottom. But I got to try to get this haze off the floor. And I bought some stuff from Amazon that says it should remove the haze, so I'm not going to do that to the end of the day because I need to get my work done first. And this is what we're looking like so far with all this is samples. That's why you don't see several of them, because typically I only make 1 or 2 samples in certain sizes and colors so that I can see what I'm going to like. So this is the first table of samples, and then we have more. Then we have more samples here. I ended up making this in 2 colors. I just had 2 samples, I think because one has the logo and one does not. Yeah. So it's a lot that goes into production. But these are samples. These shoes were never made into production. We ended up going with these right here. And these were our very first tennis shoe that we made for Diva Fit. All right, and back here we have some more samples. I did not make these socks in Diva Fit. I made them for ILMB, but I did always try to make a sample in both styles, Diva Fit and ILMB, so I can see which one I like. Gloves, bonnet, my favorite sunglasses. I think these are just so cute. And then on the inside, I had them print the word, if I can get it open. On the inside it says, no, it won't focus on it, but it says Diva Fit on the inside. And then of course, this is a sample because I think the logo is not, the butterfly logo is not on those. But these are some samples here. And all of these are samples. And I have more over here. I pulled more last night from my stash at home. So these are more samples here. These items in this are extras of stuff that we have in stock that a lot of people were looking for. So they're going to be available tomorrow as well. I am making some progress. Had a couple customers come in, so that kind of stopped me, but that's not a problem because they did buy something. So So that's the goal, always, to make a sale. So I'm just tagging the stuff that's in the front sample bag, so that way when the ladies come in tomorrow, they don't have to ask, well, how much is this, how much is that? And plus it makes it easier just to scan it and have the price come up in the system. So I've got 2 tables down, got to finish this 1 table in the front, and then I will organize the stuff that's like 50% off, and then that should be it. Okay, a sister is tired. I am very tired. It's 4:20. We closed at 4. And so I decided to go ahead and do the floors. But again, I have to do it after business hours because I don't want anyone to walk through the door and to fall. So the first time I put it on, it said, let's sit for 20 minutes and then, scrub it and it'll come off. And I did. But they did say, don't let it dry. So by the time I went back to the front of the store, it had dried. But it still came off really good. So I'm letting it sit again. And this time I was going to let it sit for 15 minutes. It's got 4 minutes left. And then go back up there and see how it's doing. I probably won't get it all up tonight or today. Then I'll come back in the morning and get the rest of it up before the store opens for the sample sale, because we don't open on Sunday. We're not open on Sunday and Monday, and so that's why I'm having the sample sale on Sunday. And plus, I only did 2 hours because I don't want to tie up my whole Sunday being at work, because I'm definitely going to take Monday off, but I wanted to at least try to start on this, because I've been getting this stuff ready for the sample sale since January. Here it is, April, almost May, and I'm just not having this sale. But we have so much inventory. Oh my goodness, as far as sample wise. Now, as far as Diva Fit wise, we don't have a whole lot of inventory, and I did that on purpose because I'm trying to get rid of all the older inventory so that way I can start designing new stuff, especially for 2027. I've got some really good ideas that I've already got in the works for the Diva Fit bag for 2026. But for 2027, I might try to shift things a little bit as far as my design and creativity and things I want to do for Diva Fit and ILMB. It's a lot that's going on right now. To everything there is a season. That's all I want to say. To everything there is a season. If you know Ecclesiastes 3, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I just trust God. I trust God in everything that I do pertaining to my business, especially my business. Because being a female entrepreneur and doing the business by myself, it requires discernment from the Holy Spirit in order to know where to go, what to do, who to trust. Is this the right thing for me? Should I move to this? Should I do that? It's a lot. But I'm trusting God. I trusted God when I opened this store in the middle of COVID. I started looking for spaces in, I think, November, December of 2019. I think that's what it was, yeah. And then COVID hit. and we continued to go on with the build out in January. We did have to halt things because I think it was around March, so we stopped everything in January, and then we started back up in March, April, and then we opened in June. And it's been a blessing ever since. I've been here since June of 2020. Very grateful for it. Very grateful. Is it a lot of work? Yes, ma'am. It's a lot of work. But when I see women wearing my clothes and the things that I've designed and come up with, it gives me a sense of just joy, accomplishment, and fulfillment to see that someone thought enough of my apparel to spend their hard-earned money on it. Not get it for free, not get a hookup, but go either on my website or come into this boutique and purchase it with their own money. That means a lot to me. Because I offer very quality apparel. I put a lot into fabrics, into textiles, into designs, into fit. It's a long process. And for someone that did not go to design school, I am a registered nurse. I did not go to design school or fashion merchandising school. I am a registered nurse, and I'm still a licensed registered nurse. I have not let my license lapse. If I didn't remember anything that my mom said, even though you're going to start this business, keep those licenses active. And I have done that. I have not worked at the bedside since September 2012, a couple of months before my daughter went to heaven. And I don't regret it. I do not regret it. Do I miss the bedside and patient care and nursing? Oh my God, yes. I miss nursing. But I still hang around medical, people, and we talk medicine and stuff. I still keep up to date with things. But I've learned and I've heard that nursing is not how it was when I was a nurse, especially working at a trauma center and stuff like that and enjoying my job. I was an ICU trauma nurse and loved every bit of it. Oh, that's my time. Let's go check the floor. Okay, it's not dry like the last time, but it said just to kind of, and see, it comes right up. That's just with my foot. So it's coming up. So I'm going ahead and use the brush to get the rest of this up. All of this still has to be done. But I at least wanted to get the part from the door. See, all that came up really good. So I'm going to go get the brush and get the rest of this up. I hadn't opened this yet because I just used an old shirt that when you put the clothes on display, especially where my store is located, the sun will discolor whatever is on display. And so what I typically, I'll cut it up and use it as a dust rag or something like that. And so that's what I did with that. I used the old shirt, but I think this brush is probably going to be a little bit better. All right, let's see. Well, it's coming up pretty good, but I think it's going to need to sit. Because like I said, I only did 15 minutes for this one. I think I'm going to spray it again. I'm going to do one more section because the Braves play tonight and I need to get home, make my salmon. I may just wait and make my salmon tomorrow. Well, I'm just glad that it's coming up. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes. I decided to do the rest of the floor. Like I've done this much of it, I might as well finish it all. And went to get my fruit since I didn't get a chance to stop to eat that. But I did have a little bit of lunch and a protein bar. So now I'm having my fruit while that is soaking on the floor. I really need to go over to Sephora and get some mascara because the, Sephora savings event is going on now. And I've already placed 2 orders. I placed 2 pickup orders and 1 delivery order. So that's really 3 orders. And then I realized this morning, putting my mascara on, that I needed mascara. So I'm probably going to run over there and get some mascara. Because I don't need to get anything else. I've tried a lot of the new concealers type stuff. It Cosmetics. I tried that one this morning. And so far it's pretty good. Then I also bought the Milk makeup. It's almost like a BB cream type of foundation, concealer stuff. But the It Cosmetics had great reviews as far as being able to treat acne with niacinamide and high blemishes and stuff like that. And it has SPF in it. So not just being a tint, it has, medical properties that can help the skin as well. So like I said, I tried it this morning. The color match was pretty good, but what I have noticed though, it's like around my chin, it's a little dry, and I'm never ever dry and ashy, and so it's got to be, the tint. But we'll see. That music is so loud. And I threw my fork away earlier, so I'll probably have to put some music behind me talking because, copyright. I don't want to get copyright flags. Our shopping center is pretty busy today. I set the little sitting area like right in the middle. And I did the sitting area more so for guys that come with their girls when they want to shop, so that they don't have to just walk around and keep walking around trying to find something to do. They can sit here on their phone. And a lot of times, if it's not busy in the store, I will sit here and just people watch. And like I said, today it's really busy. Right across from me is Bath and Body. They stay very busy. Warby Parker is on the right, and they just moved in. Well, not just moved in, but they're the newest name brand store that's over in this area. Sephora is over there on the left, and then down a little way is H&M and Victoria's Secret.